What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Jason. You're watching Ray of Light Tarot, and we're going to do the Sagittarius reading here for the remainder of November. Now, listen, guys, I am going to be starting on the December videos early next week, so like literally in a week. So this is for Sagittarius, and I have 4 other signs to do after that still for the remainder of November. So what? 11 days, 12 days. So we'll see what's going on with you guys, and I apologize for the delay on these readings. I've been working. We just wrapped up a class that Jai and I were doing, and so now things are calming down. Also, if you'd like to book a personal reading, it's a great time to do that. I am pretty much caught up. I've got a couple people waiting on things, but for the most part caught up. Hey, Christina Maria, the information is in the description of the video if you need one. And Jai and I are also running a holiday special, going from now until December 31st, which you can book the same way you book personal readings with me. You make a payment to the Cash App or PayPal, either one is fine, and we'll get you scheduled by contacting you within 24 business hours. So make sure and put your contact information in the notes section of the payment. The holiday specials are $180 for about an hour-long video where Jai and I do half and half. We do it together, we schedule you live, and then we'll send you the recorded version as well. Or we can record it for you if you're not available to schedule a live reading. But it's a combination of the astrological chart, the natal chart, and she'll go through and hit the high points on that for you. And I'll come at you with the map of destiny, what makes you magic reading. It's a great little combo, and you'll really enjoy it. So think about that. It's a great deal. $180 for both of us. I think her astro readings run around $300. So this is like a mini version of that. And then the what makes you magic is $150 on its own. So this is $180 for both of those. Anyway, guys, hope you're all doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please hit the like button, the little thumbs up guy. X out of the chat long enough to hit that for me so that the video can circulate. And I appreciate it. Yeah, me too, Jai. This is going to be the reading, like I said, just for the remainder of November for Sagittarius and their soulmate, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So Sagittarius, just a little bit of time with your energy. I feel like you're tired of asking for permission. I don't know what that's about. Could be your soulmate. There's this feeling of being tired of having to ask for permission in life to do things. Tired of feeling like you live in a theocracy of some kind. I think you feel like you're being held to a certain standard that other people aren't, or something. I'm not sure what this is about. It may be in relationships, it may be in your work situations, but you're tired of having to ask permission. The feeling I get when I connected to your energy is like this. So where I live, the entire city, I live in the South, but it's the town we live in is a small town. It's called Atlantic Beach, Florida, and it's a pretty liberal town, very New England liberal for the South at least. For example, in Atlantic Beach, anywhere in this city, not just in a suburb, I mean in a subdivision, but anywhere in this city, if you live in Atlantic Beach, if you want to do anything to your house that involves the exterior of your home, backyard, front yard, anywhere, like put a new door on the back, you have to get it approved by the city. So it's one of those type of things, and it's kind of annoying that it's so regulated like that. But and I remember how that felt, and that's the feeling I connected to for you, Sagittarius. Like, can I please have a little freedom to live my life and do what I want to do? Yeah, it's about, upholding a certain standard. They don't want people doing jacked up stuff to their homes, but it is kind of oppressive, right? And so I get that feeling for Sagittarius, a little bit of oppressive energy, feeling like you want to break free, step out of that feeling of being sort of oppressed or something. So it could be you, could be your soulmate, but that's what I tapped into, just kind of trying to connect to your energy. So let's see what's really going on with this love stuff for Sagittarius and their soulmate for the remainder of November 29. Your soulmate oppressed you. I'm sorry to hear that. If somebody's oppressing you, you need to GTFOH. Get on out of there. Okay. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. You're from the East Coast, so you know how it is. Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Sandalphon, thank you for connecting me. Thank you for the clearing guidance, healing guidance, and clearing messages. Show me the soulmate of Sagittarius for the remainder of November 2019. I'm using the Rider-Waite deck, or Rider deck. Some people call it Rider. And I have the After Tarot, which is the after version of Rider for clarifiers. If they are necessary, which they probably are not. But, you know, it's good to be prepared. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, guys. And if it doesn't resonate for you, lo siento, mea culpa. It's not my fault, actually. So just find another reader if it doesn't resonate, you know. There's only so many people it's going to resonate for. That's just the way it works. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on. This is for the soulmates energy. And I will tell you this. Something is shifting really big because the override, like right now, their overall energy is the Two of Swords, which is someone who is, this is like, I'm not going to talk about anyone I know, but you know when somebody complains and complains and complains, I have a distant relative who does this, complains about their marriage, but never does anything to change anything. If nothing changes, nothing changes. That's what this feels like. The Two of Swords is someone who's really in a situation that sucks, but they're not taking any action to change the situation. They're not filing for a separation or divorce or going to counseling. There's nothing being done here to fix this or to change this. And so this energy is very stagnant. And it's also an energy that here's the problem with this, if this represents you or your soulmate. The problem with this energy is if you're stuck like this in a relationship, that spills over into every aspect of your life eventually, okay? It really does. So if you think that's the only area of your life where you're stuck, you're deluding yourself. It's going to get worse, worse, and worse. You've got to stop that from becoming a thing, right? That stagnating can't become a thing. And I don't think it's going to for them because for the soulmate of Sagittarius, there's a lot of action-oriented energy here and good things happening. At least toward the end of the month. I think right now you've been going through some really, there may be some grieving. I don't know if you had a loss. You've got the Five of Cups, which does represent loss, sadness. I think for some of you, there may have actually been a loss. Someone may have passed away because the energy doesn't fit. You've got the Empress and then the Five of Cups. So seeing these two cards together feels to me, although it could be that for the soulmate of Sagittarius, you could be in a situation where you have a lot of people or children who depend on you and you are the caretaker or caregiver, or could be elderly. This is a caregiver, but they're also experiencing a lot of loss in some area. It could also be a provider energy, okay? Not a lot of times, but sometimes this is a provider energy. It's either a caregiver or a provider, someone who takes care or offers support in a big way in their family or familial dynamic, but they're suffering a loss. So it's either an actual loss of life or the loss of a relationship or someone leaving. And when it comes to you, there's this Temperance card, which is your energy, but it's also what's happening here. I think that they are very focused on you, why the Temperance card came out, Sag, but I also think it's got to do with a lot of energies being balanced out. Hey, Rebecca, nice to see you. I think it's got to do with a lot of energies being balanced out. And, you know, when I see this Temperance card, especially in these type of situations, it really implies the fact that you need to be grateful for that separation right now, because sometimes it requires that separation and that distance to allow the energies to balance out. And usually when you see this card, it's because whatever the relationship was like in the past, it wasn't equal, right? There wasn't a reciprocity that was healthy. And there needs to be in successful relationships, there needs to be an equal give and take, at least in theory, and an effort to go that way. If something's not balanced, it's not going to get better, it's going to get worse. And then the Moon card came out right beside that. I do think that, yeah, I feel like this person, there's been a loss here of some kind. Also, there has been some kind of an actual physical death for some of them, because some of them are coming into an inheritance or some kind of trust or insurance policy. Somebody's getting some chunks of change if they're the soulmate of a Sagittarius. Could also be Sagittarius, some Aries energy, Virgo and Gemini as well. They're coming into some sort of settlement or insurance payout or trust. There's something like that as a result of a loss. And they're planning in secret. That's what the Moon is saying. They're planning in secret because of that energy. And look what's coming next. The Magician. Two majors right beside each other. The Moon and the Magician. I mean, we've got four majors total. The Empress, Temperance, Moon, Magician. Moon and Magician right beside each other, guys. This is good stuff because somebody's planning in secret, but they're about to take major action to move forward. And look what's next. Good stuff for the soulmate. okay? Knight of Cups and Two of Cups. Moving right in with a love offer towards you guys. And this is just November. So for some of you, this is like right now. I mean, we've got, what, 12 days left in November? Yeah. So there's a lot happening. I don't know if things are going to happen with the holiday, with Thanksgiving next weekend or what, but for some of you, there's some major changes happening because somebody's really, look, there's been time apart. There's energies being balanced out. Someone's coming into some money that's going to allow them to make some major changes. That's really cool. And so right now, yeah, they're keeping a lot to themselves, keeping it close to the vest, but that magician energy is divine masculine energy of moving forward, manifestation, and action. Okay, we like this. And then look what comes after that. I really like that. Knight of Cups moving into the Two of Cups. This is the direct result of this. So don't be mad about this. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm saying this, an equal give and take, a mirroring soulmate relationship where two people are in this and participating fully and equally, that is the result of this temperance, this period of time where you're apart and things are being balanced out. So don't be mad about the period of time being apart because it results in this. So you have to go through this to get to this. Does that make sense, guys? That's what I see. Let's see what you're doing, Sagittarius. This magician energy is the best news of all. It's good stuff. Especially when they're like this right now, all blocked and not knowing what to do, okay? Coming out of some Knight of Wands energy, so somebody might have been a little bit of a player. I will go ahead and say that. Somebody might have been a little bit of a player in the past. You, them, I don't know, somebody. And they're coming out of that energy. So they're moving out of that energy. It's time to put away childish things, get down to what's important, okay? It's about moving forward in a very tangible way with you. And things that are happening right now or have happened in the recent past are making that possible. So that's good stuff. Let's see. Okay, we're going to go pull for Sagittarius now. Show me Sagittarius and their soulmate. Show me Sagittarius now. From the perspective to the soulmate to Sagittarius. Thank you. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups just flew out. So what? Six of Wands. That's what I'm talking about. The Sun. Damn, Sag. What's up? What's up? Knight of Swords. You could really be dealing with a Gemini, Virgo, another Sagittarius. A lot of stuff going on around here. Four of Wands. What's up? If this is your energy group, I like it a lot, guys. Does this cost money? Well, you're watching it, and I'm doing it. So I would say, no, it does not cost money. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, so this is the energy for Sagittarius. We just pulled your soulmate energy. Now, Sagittarius, we're pulling for you. And again, this is not for everybody out there. So if this doesn't come true for you, I am mea culpa, so sorry. But, you know, the thing is, yeah, I know, you did give me a laugh. The thing is, it can't resonate for everyone. I wish it was for all of us, but this is for somebody because I don't connect to thin air. I'm connecting to someone's energy out there that's watching and needs to hear this because you can't lose hope right before it happens. Now, stop spying. Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to say this right now, Sag, and this is for Sagittarius. I can tell this is your energy, not the soulmates. The one thing that will stop this from working out is if you're doing all this Page of Swords stuff, okay? You got to let it go. Have you ever heard of letting go, release with love, release with love, release with love? Say that to yourself anytime you start to get into this mode. Release them with love. You got to let go of this because you holding on, spying on somebody, trying to check up on what they're doing is not going to allow them to come back to you. And all the energy is here for someone to return to you. Six of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. But here you go again. There's that look. She's focused on that cup. She's holding it so tight. There it is. What happens to that cup in this deck? Do you guys remember when I used to use the Rider-Waite deck all the time? How do I see this card? This Queen of Cups is so obsessed with this relationship. She's killing it. She's killing it. And obsessing. Don't be that person. Don't be that person because you know what you're doing. You're literally you've got a beautiful thing unfolding here. Look at this. The Sun, the Ten of Cups, and the Four of Wands. How does it get to that? Temperance. And temperance cannot fully happen, which is balancing things out when you're doing all of this mess. You have got to let go of this, guys. Got to let go of this. It doesn't, a new cycle can't begin when you're holding on so tight that you're breaking it. Okay? It's okay to watch a reading, you know, whatever, check up once in a while, whatever. But like, this is an energy of somebody holding on so tight that they're freaking going nuts. Like you're not sleeping, if you're holding down a job, you're coming home from work every night and focusing on this relationship, and it's not even a relationship right now. This is like what's happening, and it's trying to happen, but it can't. Guys, let this be your guide. You've got to allow this stuff in. And how do you allow this in? You forget the F about the situation and move on. Go play ball. Go play base. Somebody said I look like a baseball player with my Quicksilver hat on. Go play ball. Go throw some pitches. Do something. This is happiness coming in. This is happiness, and this is union. I mean, there's no doubt. There's no doubting what this is. It's union. Look, all of these cards are telling me the same thing. This is union. This is victory, and it doesn't come in. The universe is trying to offer this Ace of Pentacles, okay? You can't do that unless you're letting go of this situation, because the Queen of Cups is not only not letting go, look what she's doing. The way I've always viewed this Queen of Cups, to the point that I know what my guides are telling me when this pops out in the middle. They're saying, warn this person, because they're literally going to stop all this good stuff from coming in if they don't let go of this situation. And you're not letting go if you're checking up on someone all the time. Stop talking about this person. Stop talking about this person. Stop wondering. You've got to fill your time with something else. She's staring at this cup of love so long that it turns into an urn holding ashes for a dead body. This thing dead. It's just dead if you do that. You're killing it. So don't go complaining to me in the comments about how your person is not talking to you, or that they've got a restraining order against you. It's because you're acting whack. So you're not going to have anything come back if you're acting whack. Why are you acting like that? I get it with a soulmate. It's tough, right? This is the future, though. 5 of Pentacles left out in the cold if you're not careful. And this feels so good. That the reason I'm getting upset is because the potential is really nice. I mean, that's good outcome cards. The 10 of Cups, the Sun. The Sun is clarity and happiness, but you can't bring that in if you're holding on to something like so tight. Everything that I've ever manifested well in my life, and you can't really manifest a relationship with a specific person, but you can manifest good things into your life. And everything that I've learned about manifesting is there's a sweet spot. And that sweet spot has nothing to do with focusing on something. Focusing on something will never bring it in. It won't. Focusing on something will absolutely stop it from coming in. That's just the facts, guys. So know that. Let me see what the Archangel energy is for you guys. Yeah, it's a great reading, but the Queen of Cups and that Page of Swords irritates me coming out in the middle of that. You got Raziel twice, dreams and intuition. You need to focus on your dreams and your intuition. You're getting messages in your dreams. It's your intuitive stuff is trying to really spike right now. I don't know. What is it? I don't know. Let's see what the energy you're supposed to be focusing on is. You need to start praying to Archangel Raziel about this stuff too. If that's what it's talking about, do it. Your ability to transform and take a big leap forward. Pluto. 8th house. Transformational area of your life. Shared resources, intense emotions. You got to get this stuff under control. See, what's happening here is, here's what's going on, guys. This is real clear. Here's what's happening. The reason the Queen of Cups came out, you've got all this great outcome, but the Queen of Cups is coming out for you guys. Sagittarius, I'm talking to. Queen of Cups came out. Page of Swords. And then this stuff, these are the emotions you're going through are too intense. You are attaching intense emotions that are unhealthy to this relationship, which has been a very intense and good relationship and has the potential to be a very successful and happy relationship. But you've got to heal whatever that is that's so intense. That's just stuff that's coming up because of triggers, whatever that stuff is. That's not what you want that relationship to be. So you got to deal with that, guys. Raziel, pray to Archangel Raziel and ask for help. Thank you, guys. Good luck with this, because it's good outcome, but you can block a good outcome just because the energy is there. Some of that stuff is saying, whoa, watch out. Somebody's really got to let go of it. Like, I would hate to see you block a good outcome like that by being so focused, right, on something that, like, you're just like, it's like overcooking an expensive steak, guys. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know, well done is not always the best idea. All right, guys, if you need a personal reading, the information's in the description. Send your payment and we book you. We will contact you for a live to book you or to get your questions for a recorded within 24 business hours. The information's all in the description. Love you guys. Namaste.